Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Dawn, upcoming season of Worthy Intel. And today, guys, I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in quite a while. We're going to do a Xur review. For those of you who have been subscribed to my YouTube channel for more than a year would know that I used to do these every Friday. However, about a year ago, I started taking a break because there was other content creators who would do more in-depth and better Xur reviews than I ever did. And if you're looking for one of those, I would suggest you go check out my buddy Ebantis or Guardian Watcher. They both do great Xur reviews. Also, there's Houndish out there. Most of you know who he is. But I couldn't help myself today, as Xur is selling this item, the Worm God's Caress. And for those of you who don't know, this is possibly the most glitched exotic this season. Runner-up all time next to Telesto, which is just the gift that keeps on giving. But this piece of gear, for those of you who don't know, is actually so glitched that it's actually been taken out of rotation twice this season and is currently inaccessible even if you buy it. Which makes it interesting that Xur would actually sell it, because you can't actually use this exotic currently. This has to do with the damage buff and the ability to stack this buff. This was done by essentially getting the damage buff that this piece or this exotic allows you to get, and then switching it out to another piece of armor while that buff was still active, allowing you to maintain the buff past the actual timer. So you would essentially get the damage buff, switch out to another set of gauntlets, and then switch back to these, and you'd be able to maintain that buff for a longer period of time than you're supposed to, essentially indefinitely, they had figured out. There was actually a time where you would get it until you used it, but then they took it out of rotation, they brought it back, and guess what? For those of you who don't know, the glitch was actually even stronger. You were actually able to maintain this indefinitely. So it was crazy. Again, I don't know why they're selling these, but knowing how these have been glitched for the previous, well, this season and the previous season, I have a hard time believing that even when they're brought back, they're ever gonna be perfect. They're always gonna have something going on with them, in my opinion. So if you don't have them, I would suggest going out and buying them, because when they are brought back into rotation and they are accessible again, I'm sure there's gonna be a glitch within the first few hours that somebody's gonna be able to figure out. Beyond that, they're just a really good set of gauntlets to have. The damage buff you can get from them is just crazy, and stacking it with certain other things now, with the mods that are currently available, they're just all around good. The hammer that you can get, the baby hammer that you can get with throwing these, is always going to be insane, even if it's not glitched. But again, interesting that they would sell them today. I did want to also say that, say you didn't know about this glitch, but you still have a pair of Worm God's Caress in your bank somewhere from like year one, you actually can access those for some reason. You just can't access new ones that are required, but you could actually go back and use those, and the glitch still works with those. As I said, these are probably runner-up for the most glitched exotic piece of armor or weapon all time, period. So when I saw them for sale, I just had to talk about it today, make everybody aware that there is a glitched exotic currently for sale at Xur. So go out and buy it. As far as other information that I wanted to cover in this video, I am going to go check out what Spider is selling today, because for those of you who don't know, we obviously have the Tower Obelisk, which allows you to get infinite rolls on weapons, as well as max out your XP for this season, possibly your seasonal rank or power, if that's something you're going for. The Perfect Paradox allows you to get up to 7 weapons bounties if you buy that specific gun, because it is also glitched in a single run through. So you can buy 7 Perfect Paradox weapons bounties and turn in 400 Fractaline, 100 per turn in, to max out that bounty and essentially get 7 bounties done at once, ultimately resulting in about 50k XP per turn in. And the thing that you're going to want to do or check out every day to make that farm just that much more efficient is, of course, what Spider is selling. I did cover this in the last video, because there will be days where Spider will be selling a planetary item for legendary shards, and then you'll be able to exchange that planetary item for Glimmer. And Glimmer is one of the prerequisites that you'll need when buying the Light Infused Fractaline, which ultimately rank up your planetary obelisks, which give you more Fractaline at the end of every week, or excuse me, the beginning of every week, the end of every week, the beginning of every week, every reset, essentially. So you're going to always want to go and check out what he's selling. Not selling it today, sadly. We only can cash in Glimmer for a planetary material, and the planetary material is not translated into legendary shards, so farm doesn't work today. But check it out every day. Wanted to check it out today for you guys. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I'm going to let it play out a little bit. Want to remind everybody, always doing the giveaways on my YouTube channel. Next one will be at 20,000 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing recently, all the new subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway, if you don't know, is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell, right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box below. And if you stick around to the end of this video, as I said, I'm going to let it play out. I'll have a secret word you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. Remember, guys, these secret words stack between all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, watch something else, and do it again. Thank you all so much for watching, as always, and we'll see you at the end. And thanks for watching all the way to the end, guys. And for the secret word on today's video, because we're talking about them and we haven't talked about them a long time on this channel, leave hashtag Xur down in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time on this video. And as always, guys, I'm Wilhelm Scream. We will see you next time. Little.